Hey guys, today for this video it is Saturday, February 29th, 2020, and as I mentioned the other day when I made my video sharing my thoughts on the XFL so far, I mentioned in that video that I actually thought it would be really cool to do a video on February 29th because after today is finished, we will not have a 29-day February until 4 years from now in 2024. And that's a long time away. So I thought to celebrate this once in every 4-year occurrence that I would do a special video. So before I go any further into what I'm going to do in this video, truth is I actually just wrapped up filming another video. So I'm going to try and get both of these videos uploaded tonight on the 29th, but I'm going to definitely get one of them uploaded. I don't know about the other one. We'll see on that. But anyways, you guys, for this video today, I will be doing an unboxing video. And before I go any further, truth is I already opened it out of the package that I got it in. So I've got it sitting in the bag that it came out of. So I figured I might as well use that since I don't have the package anymore. I threw it out and opened it already. But I figured, okay, I'll use the bag and pull it out for the purpose of this video. So here's a quick little mini hint at it before I go ahead and open it. So there's the bag. And now I'm going to pull it right out of the bag here. Here, I'll put this down for a sec. Okay. If I can just get this set up, just bear with me for a moment, you guys, please. I gotta just get this set up here. And voila. This is a 2019 Boston Bruins Winter Classic sweater. And I must say, you know, now that I own it, I have a newfound appreciation for this sweater. Now, truth is, have I always liked it since the moment it was unveiled? Absolutely. But I find that ever since I've owned this jersey and I got it recently, you know, I must say, I've had a bit of a change of heart on this jersey. Now, truth is, when it first came out, I was actually wanting the Bruins to have some white here to separate the striping on the arms from the shoulder yoke. But I'm actually glad now that I own this jersey that it's all one piece. I feel that it actually really adds to the throwback aesthetic that the Bruins went for with this throwback design. Now, another thing that I actually really liked about the Bruins Winter Classic sweater from last year was the fact that instead of the old bear logo that they had with this design, they actually put their old capital B logo on the front instead. So even though this is more of a faux back design because of that, I'm actually of the opinion that the B that you see here looks better than the logo that was actually on this style of sweater back in, I believe it was either the late 20s or the 1930s. But I must say, the Bruins, in my opinion, did a great job with this sweater. And another thing I like is the felt material. They did this in 2016 with their last Winter Classic sweater that they wore against the Montreal Canadiens. And in the logo here, it's got a bit of a felt, it's got a bit of a fur-like feel to it. It's felt, but it's got a bit of a fur-type effect to it. And I think it's really cool. And I think it was actually a very clever touch. And I must say, in my opinion, now that I own this sweater, I feel that Adidas and the Bruins got it right. They did a really great job. So what I'll do is, actually, here, I'll fix that real quick. So before I show you the back of the jersey, there's a shot of the waist striping in its entirety. And man, what a beautiful sweater that is. So let's show you guys the back. Okay, let's just get this set up properly here first. And there. As long as I know it's not going to fall off my couch. So I got this jersey and it has Brad Marchand's name and number on it. And I must say, this is a really good looking sweater. Now, notice that the letter font is just a simple basic block font instead of what the Bruins have on their home and away jerseys. Personally, I've always felt that this was the right decision. It looks a lot better. I'm glad that Boston kept it simple with simple brown letters. If they went with the same font as their home and away jerseys, I actually agree with those who say that it might have been a bit too much. Even, do I think it would have been fine? Of course, but I like the simplicity here. This is an example, in my opinion, of less is more. So notice the number font. Notice how the 6 is cut right there, eh? I'm surprised it doesn't go all the way there. Is that a deal breaker for me? Not at all. It still looks great, but I must say, that is an interesting choice that the Bruins made. I'm not going to lie. I'm very surprised now that I look at this. I just noticed it literally right now, so makes me even more glad that I sat down and filmed this video tonight. But yeah, I mean, that's an interesting little quirk in the 6 on this jersey. I'm surprised that they didn't just make it normal and have it go all the way through here in brown. I mean, sorry for pointing out such a small minor thing, but is it a big deal to me? Not at all. It still looks great. I think it's great the way it is, but I'm surprised that they did it like that. That's interesting. I wonder if there's a historical reason behind that. But yeah, overall, I mean, this jersey here is awesome. And I'm going to quickly flip it around before I go and wrap up this video. So, let's see here. So I think that looking at the front of the jersey to close out the video is the proper way to do this. But, you know, I must say this is a really, really beautiful jersey in person. And one thing that I'm glad that Boston did is that they wore this jersey for at least a couple of games after the outdoor game against Chicago last season. But another thing too, I really like the fact that Boston brought back this B logo except in yellow and white with white trim, or I mean gold. And I like how their new third jersey is an homage to different uniform styles worn in the 40s and maybe even the 50s as well. But I like how the Bruins created a design with the B on the front to give the fans a B jersey, or a jersey with this throwback simple B logo on it, because of the fact that this jersey is a white one and it's harder to wear white at home. So the fact that Boston brought in a new third jersey that's black with this B logo on the front, even though I gotta be honest, I would have liked to have seen them go with a dark brown, the same brown as this jersey has here. The black still looks really quite nice. But there's something else that I actually want to touch on before I wrap up this video, and it's this. I would have really liked to have seen Boston not only have the new third jersey they've brought out this year, which I think is a great jersey for anybody curious to know my thoughts on it, but would it not have been even better if the Bruins could have made this a designated heritage uniform to wear on top of that for even 2 or 3 games? I mean, they could have easily worked something out with New Jersey, I'm sure, to have Boston wear their home jersey in New Jersey when they wear their red and white throwbacks. I mean, they're white throwbacks with the red and green on it, and have the Devils wear their home uniforms in Boston so they can wear this. I mean, at this point, don't get me wrong, I am just glad that Boston made a new third jersey inspired by this one, and I like how it's a really nice looking blend of different uniform designs worn, for the most part, in the 1940s. But I must say, I really was hoping that Boston could have thrown this out as a surprise throwback on top of that one. I still think this jersey is far too good to only have been worn for the 2 or 3 games that it was worn for. My goodness, what a beautiful design. Very, very nice design. But yeah, I mean, if teams like, say, the Jets can have their Heritage Classic sweater and their third jersey, and in Vancouver's case, their new third jersey and the skate throwback, why can't Boston even wear this for a game or two a year? I mean, I think that they could have easily even done something with Detroit where they could wear this at home for a game against Detroit, wear this for a game at home against New Jersey. Hell, maybe even this against Montreal for a game would have been a beautiful matchup. And they could even, for the fourth game, I don't know, they could have Toronto, Montreal, Detroit. They could even play Chicago wearing this. Again, that would be beautiful too. Or even against Chicago's home jersey, the regular red classic sweaters. Their classic home jersey against this too would be an absolute gorgeous matchup as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, if teams are allowed to have a fourth throwback uniform, if there's a team that should bring out a special fourth jersey, it should be this one, and it should be the Bruins by bringing back this jersey to wear for even 2 or 3 games, even for just 1 or 2 seasons in the future. That would be so cool. Now, I know Boston, I believe this decade is when Boston celebrates their 100th anniversary. I mean, would that not be cool if Boston could wear this and dust it off again and wear it again? I mean, I'd love to see them wear this again at least a few more times. It's too good to not be worn again. But anyways, you guys, I thought I'd put this video together for the purpose of taking advantage of the fact that there's 29 days in this month of February 2020, which we're not going to see 29 days in February again until 2024. So I thought I'd do something bonus for you guys to see. And I'd love to hear what you think about this jersey and the 2019 Winter Classic uniforms, which I still feel that both of them were absolutely fantastic, But I'd love to hear what you guys think about that uniform matchup and what I've said about this jersey and Boston's new third jersey as well. And on that note, folks, I hope all of you have enjoyed this video if you've watched it all the way through. And until my next video, take care. And of course, as usual, you guys, bye for now. And I hope you've all enjoyed this video.